Zach Sang and the gang.
It's Zach Sang and the gang are hanging out in the studio right now with Logan Paul, who is probably one of the most famous Viners. We had Nicholas McGallis in here. He's pretty famous too. Who's more famous, you or Nick?
I'm going to have to give that one to Nick.
Really?
Nick. Healthy competition, though.
Why do you think he's more famous than you?
Well, I mean, just strictly going by numbers, he has around 3 million, and I have 1.5. So I guess doing the math, I'm halfway there.
That's still pretty awesome.
Still pretty cool, though. 1.5 million people, that's a lot.
Dude, I'm so glad we got you in here because literally I saw your compilation video on YouTube of all your Vines, and then I tweeted you. Mm-hmm. And then you hit me back, and then I saw you were in the city, and it just needed to happen.
Yeah, dude, it's nuts. I mean, it's great that this got to happen, or this is able to happen on such short notice, but it's awesome. I mean, ever since we released that YouTube compilation, which was 5 days ago, it has like 4.1 million views. It's nuts. Like, it's opened up a whole new area for me as far as exposure goes, because I'm moving outside of Vine now, which is great. That was my overall goal when I started, and I mean, I'm so glad it's finally happening, and YouTube's like, facilitating that.
So, okay, tell me about how you started on Vine. Like, how did it all happen? How did it come together?
So here's the funny story that I tell everyone. My brother had 400 followers, and I had 200. Okay. And we were making a Vine, and I suggested to my brother, I'm like, yo, Jake, why don't you do this? Why don't you try this? And he turns to me, he's like, oh, yeah, Logan, who has more followers? Like, I know what I'm doing. And I was like, oh, it's going to be like that, huh, Jake? So, like, that's when the brotherly competition started. Next day, I'm out there, like, producing Vines that took effort. Not just, like, your typical mom, dad, dog, like, Vines. Stuff that could appeal to a lot of people. And so I started doing that. And next thing you know, in about, like, a week and a half, I got revined by one of the bigger Viners. 2,000 followers, 5,000 followers. Next thing you know, I'm at 100,000. I look one day and I'm at 1 million. And it's nuts. And my brother now actually has 400,000 too.
But you're winning.
Yeah,
that's really what
I'm
matters.
winning, right? I won the brother competition. Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
It's nuts, man. Social media, it's a mobile application.
Yeah.
I've never had 1 million of anything. All of a sudden, 1.5 million people know who I am,
Is it insane that, like, you literally just pick something up and something happened by chance and you're making a career out of it?
In a way, yeah. I mean, like, I devote serious time to this just as I would. So, like, in high school, it was sports. Now it's this video stuff, and I love it. And
how does it work with college?
Yeah, it's hard to integrate both or Vine like into college just because of the studying and stuff. But like I said, without sports, I still have free time. Yeah. And so most kids they'll go out. I'll make a Vine.
Without college, you don't have inspiration for some of your Vines.
Exactly. A lot of this. That's a great point. I've never been confronted about that. But you're right. Like a lot of the stuff I do does involve. I have a series. It's College Safari.
Yeah, I see.
College safari. Like without college, it's just a safari. No one wants just a safari. No. Like they want the college safari.
You're in the gym at college.
There you go.
The coffee shop. Everything. Yeah. You're on campus. You see a guy walking down the street. Yeah. It all really kind of centers around college. And I think that's why your Vines are so successful because kids are going through the same thing. They just don't have the balls to go and hold a camera phone up to their face.
Exactly. No, I'm the guy that kids go, oh my God, I cannot believe he did that. So I'm their way to be like, wow. This kid, he's got some balls. Like, why he's doing this, and I'm just like, yeah, it's fun,
How do you do it? Like, tell me about the structure of a Vine. Like, do you see someone and just strike inspiration, or how does it all work?
So the majority of the time, as far as public pranks go, I do have an idea, and I like to call it a scout out. So I'll look for the perfect victim, someone who's not going to hit me but might laugh. People like when people laugh. I don't want someone to get too mad and like maybe swear or anything.
Because it happens all the time.
It happens all the time. Yeah, if I shoot a public prank 5 times. I might only get one good one because everyone else is swearing or is pissed off, and one person laughs and smiles, and everyone wants to see the laugh and smile. It's a much better reaction. So yeah, I normally have an idea in my mind. I'll find a victim. I call it a victim, but it's whimsical. I know
it sounds wrong.
I know it sounds extremely wrong, but then and then the execution. And if it's not perfect, like I'll do it again. That's where the timing comes into Vine. It can take forever to do a 6-second video.
It's just in television, right? We reshoot things. It literally will take you an hour to shoot 60 seconds of something.
Yeah.
6 seconds. It's harder to cram something into 6 seconds. There's more. You can go wrong more often. You know
exactly,
what I mean?
Man. Scaled down, it's legitimately the same thing.
I mean, that's insane. Mm-hmm. Do you do vines? You do vines with your friends, I'm guessing.
Yeah. And my friends are really supportive about it. At first, they were, kind of whatever, but they're like, "Oh, Logan's getting serious about this. He's going to New York on a school night. Like, whoa, calm down." He's like, "I guess we need to help him now." Yeah. So my friends are real supportive about it. They're cool.
Are your professors scared? Because I remember when I first started on the radio when I was in high school. I started talking about teachers on the air, and then it started to get back to the teachers or like the kids I was talking about, and they really hated it. They hated the fact that they had the opportunity or the chance to be spoken about, in front of so many people.
Yeah.
Do people act differently around you?
They're a little tentative. Sometimes I walk into a room and they'd be like, "Are you gonna Vine me?" And I'm just like, "I don't know. I don't plan on it." Like, but who knows?
Yeah, it just happens.
Exactly.
You never know.
Exactly. Like if an opportunity comes up, I'll whip out the iPhone and who knows? Vine magic. Bah, bada bing. But yeah, no. People. I don't know if my professors are scared. Honestly, I don't know if most of them even know. If they do. I don't. My professors don't need to be scared. It's the professors who
you don't have.
Exactly, because I'm going to go into a class that I don't know who these professors are, and that's when I'll do something. And I have some stuff in mind. So, you professors, just watch out.
Do you have any vines that are kind of planned like ahead of time? Like what vines do you have in your head right now?
Yeah, so I have a notepad on my phone. It's like 200 Vine ideas, and I mean my next thing before I leave New York today. Which is at 4, like an hour and a half. I'm gonna go up to a girl and kiss her on the cheek. A random stranger. I'm gonna go up to a girl and kiss her on the cheek, and hopefully she doesn't hit me in the face. If she does, so be it. I've yet to get hit, so I guess it's bound to happen.
It could happen.
Especially in New York.
Yeah.
So
no, but we don't screw around here.
Exactly.
It's scary.
I know, and I'm trying not to get shot, so that's goal number 1. Hopefully that does not happen.
I mean, if it does, it'd probably make a great vine.
It probably does. And bucket list, get shot, survive it, like a little like piercing through the side or something.
That's on my bucket list too.
It could be kind of cool, right?
But I feel like my body it's so poor. It's like it's a poor excuse for a human. It can't take. It can barely. Let alone I can barely hold a gun. Let alone take a bullet. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
People look at me and they go, "Wow, your body looks like it was like 500 years ago." You know what I mean?
That's funny. People look at me. They go. Logan, you're forged to take a bullet.
No, I see that. I totally see it.
I'm joking, man.
You look perfect. You look primed for a bullet.
Thanks, man.
You do. It looks like you could totally take a bullet to like the side and live.
I mean, if I'm looking prime for a bullet, maybe I'm in the wrong industry. Maybe I should go into law enforcement.
Dude, law enforcement stunts.
There you go. Like, why not just shoot me? Why do props? Just pop a cap in Logan's side.
I mean, how do you have time for other things? Because you look like you do sports. Do you do sports in college?
No, just lifting. Meathead. I did sports in high school. That was my thing. Academics over athletics when I moved on to college.
Okay, what's your major in college?
Industrial and systems engineering.
Oh my god.
I know, right?
Like, you really want to do that?
Let's
be honest with me.
Yeah, you know
that sounds terrible.
I know, and I'd be complacent doing it. I don't think. I don't know. Right now, it's kind of the whole college thing is and this might sound bad, but it's kind of a backup. Because I'm so young and these doors are opening up for me, and I don't know where my life's gonna go. It's good to have a solid degree,
of course.
But it sounds nerdy, but math and science, like I like it. I legitimately enjoy it. So that's where the engineering, side, and then that engineering, it still allows me to be creative because that's my thing. I need to like come up with ideas all the time. And
how old are you?
I'm 18.
You're only 18.
Yeah. You're 19, right?
20. I turned 20 in May.
Perfect, dude. We're a young group right here.
Dude, I know.
That's awesome.
Wow. Wait, so you're only a sophomore in college?
Freshman.
I'm a freshman.
I'm a young freshman too, dude. My birthday's April Fool's Day.
Oh my god.
It's fitting.
Wow. This is crazy to me. I thought you were like 20 something.
No, I wish.
Do you get that often?
Yeah, but it's cool. I'm 18 years old, but I don't feel like an 18-year-old. I don't think I act like an 18-year-old. And the whole like Vine thing, exploding everything, it's forcing me to mature, which I think is great.
You have to.
We
were literally just having this conversation coming here. We were talking about, we just got out of sales meetings, and the conversation was, Dan said, I'm not cut out for those meetings or whatever. And I said, I'm more the creative guy. And I said, in order to be a creative guy, you need to be cut for the business too.
Yeah.
And you need to mature a lot faster.
Yeah.
Because in order for people to take you seriously, you need to be pretty freaking mature. And you need to be able to handle those situations real well.
It'll force you, man. I mean, and it's great. It's great that's happening to me so early in the game. I think it's awesome.
I mean, that's crazy. What do you want to do? What's the ultimate goal?
Yeah, so I guess like if you sat me down and said, Logan, I'm seated right now, so I guess this is it. Logan, what's your dream job? I'd say entertaining. I want to keep entertaining. I want to act. I want to do something where I can make people laugh. I love making people laugh. I'll do stuff outside of Vine. I'll just like go walking on the street and like grab a girl's hair, not grab, but maybe just give it like a little tug so she knows, and then she'll like look at me and I'll be like, hi, or something, just to get a little laugh out of her, like make it kind of awkward. Hopefully she's cool about it. But I'm not like a threatening guy. Like I don't look like I'm gonna beat her up. I'll like smile at her and be like, hello, and then hopefully she laughs, and it makes my day to see other people smile. You know.
I mean, in the field, entertainment's so broad. What do you want to do? How do you take Vine to the next level?
That's the challenge right now. That's what we're working on, because it's tough. It's 6-second content is not a TV show. 6-second content is not even YouTube. I mean, this extreme effort goes into those videos, and I definitely want to transfer mediums at some time. But right now, like Vine is an awesome outlet to express my creativity and get recognition for it.
Yeah.
And so, I guess as far as how I'm gonna move on from there, just keep making YouTube compilations, keep exposing myself, and then talking to companies and TV shows that could possibly, open these doors for me.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, now that I'm just sitting back and thinking about it, it's hard.
Yeah,
it's a challenge, but there's so much talent there.
Yeah, dude, it's difficult. But there's a lot of talent on Vine, like you just said. There's a lot of undiscovered talent. Even people, just musicians on Vine. It's great. Dancers, everyone. There's niches, and a lot of niches have been filled, and it's great.
What do you think about Instagram video?
Yeah, so Instagram video. I mean, I think.
Do you get that question often?
Yeah, I mean, if you're not a Vine guy, it seems like Instagram video would be kind of a threat, but it's not at all. I mean, like it's so different. At first, it did divot the Vine like upwardness, if that's a word, a little bit. But Vine recovered, and it's skyrocketing right now. It's grown 400% in the past year. The next closest app is like 113.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. And I mean, I make Instagram videos, but not like Vine, not at all. I mean, it's 100% different. I'll make a funny Vine, and I'll make an Instagram saying, "Hey, go watch my my web show tonight." Yeah. It's different. And you don't see people getting Instagram video famous.
Yeah, no.
It's because they look good in pictures, which is great. Like I said, niches. You look great in pictures. Instagram's your route to go.
That's not my niche either.
Exactly, dude. This is your niche. This is perfect.
Dude, I can't take a bullet, and I can't pose for Instagram pictures.
Yeah, but dude, you can talk on the radio, and you're great at it, so it's perfect, man.
That's kind of where it stops.
Yeah.
It stops where I can't be seen, or seen in very decent. As long as it focuses on somebody else for 90% of the time, then it's okay.
Exactly. Yeah,
That's exactly
I got you.
What's happening.
Cameras on me, like I'm cool. I'm finding weird talent. I'm finding I'm good at talking to screens.
Yeah.
So put me in front of a TV screen. Dude, I can talk for an hour.
That's really good.
I'm finding it's actually kind of useful. Sounds really dumb, right?
I got paid a lot of money to talking to a screen.
Right? Like, hey guys, I'm talking to a webcam right now.
Yeah.
But also, I'm getting good at talking to myself pretty much for an hour.
What do you think I did?
Exactly, man.
I literally I would sit in my room, right? And I talked to nobody. Yeah. My parents would think I'm crazy. They'd walk by the room and they'd be like, what is he doing?
Yeah, what
literally,
is that
they know
doing?
that I was actually talking to someone.
Yeah.
It was insane. I mean, that's a talent. That's a talent you can bring to the bank.
Yeah, you just, when you say, like, yeah, I'm good at talking to screens, people are like, okay, well, I can, like, juggle and do backflips at the same time. You're like, I can talk to screens, ma.
Logan, dude, you're awesome.
Thanks, man.
You're going to have a lot of success. I'm excited for you, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
You're really cool. Thanks for stopping by.
For sure, man. No problem. It was awesome. Thanks for having me.